Welcome to Sense and Sustainability, your podcast channel for sustainable procurement. We hope you like what you hear. Please go to www.iso2400.org for more information, learning resources, tools, and much more.
Hello, I'm Shaun McCarthy. I co-founded the Supply Chain Sustainability School in the UK in 2012. This was an initiative in the UK construction sector that enabled large businesses in the sector to upskill their supply chains on sustainability. This has been a great success. We started with 7 partners. We've gone now to nearly 250 partners, all contributing towards the cost of the school. And we educate over 50,000 people every year in sustainability. The school has expanded to include schools in Australia, United States and Ireland. The school has an annual summit, and at this year's summit in the award ceremony, I was awarded for my personal contribution to the school. I was deeply honoured to receive that award. I wasn't able to receive it in person, but I was able to record a short video, which you can enjoy now. So I hope you enjoy it. Thank you very much. Hello, everybody. Sorry I can't be with you today, but I do hope to be with you next year. I'm not completely retired yet, and I'm honoured and humbled to receive this award. I wasn't expecting it. It is an amazing thing to achieve from such a prestigious group of people. If I were to thank everyone that was involved in the school from start until now, I think we'd be here all day. But I would like to make a couple of individual thanks. Firstly, thanks to Ian. Ian and I have worked together for 30 years now. I know Ian doesn't look old enough, but apparently he's had some work done. We found a unique combination, I think, of complementary skills, and that's kept us going throughout our relationship over the years. And certainly the school wouldn't be what it is without Ian. So Ian, thanks very much. We always wanted to have some form of collaborative initiative when we started Action Sustainability in 2006. We didn't just want to be a bog standard consultancy training company. And some of you may remember earlier attempts to do something like the school. You might remember Green Dragons, which ran out of steam. You might even remember the iceberg group that sank without trace. And throughout that time, we had one person that gave us unstinting, unquestioning support for the things that we are trying to do. Graham Edgell from Morgan Sindall, I'm not sure if you're there today, but thanks very much, Graham, for believing in us when sometimes we found it difficult to believe in ourselves. So what do you talk about when you get a Lifetime Achievement Award? I'm not sure. So I'll talk a bit about life, about that. 1973, I was 15 when I left school. I took an apprenticeship in an oil refinery, hated it, but I stuck out the 4 years of the apprenticeship. And then I went back into full-time education. And my one objective at the time was to get a job that didn't involve wearing overalls. It was as simple as that. That's all I really wanted to do. And during that period, when I was an apprentice and a student, I'd do anything to make a few extra pounds. I worked behind bars, I delivered beer for a brewery, I emptied people's bins, I fixed people's cars, I started a little part-time business, running a market stall, all sorts of things. I'd do anything to make a bit of money. When I finished, I was a very bad engineer for a short period of time. I got into procurement in the mid-80s. And in the mid-90s, I first started working with Ian on Meet the Buyer events around the airports in the UK. In 2006, I decided to pack in having a proper job because I didn't really fit the corporate mould. It took me quite a long time to work that out. And I started Action Sustainability with Ian. I also took a role on the London Olympics as chair of the Commission for a Sustainable London 2012. In 2013, I was honoured to receive an OBE from Her Majesty the Queen in her birthday honours list for my work on the Olympics. And also in 2012, the year earlier, we started the school, which, as you know, has grown from strength to strength. So now I come to semi-retirement, sold up everything we have to buy a nice property on the North Yorkshire coast, lovely house with some land, fantastic, and we're really enjoying it. And a couple of weeks ago, A delivery driver turned up. Young guy, Italian, blown away by the house. Absolutely loved it. Oh my God, what a fantastic house. This is brilliant. Look at the views, aren't they fantastic? You can see the sea, you can see across the hills, and all this land, is all this land yours? Wow, I want to have a house like this one day. And my first thought to that was a bit uncharitable. It was like, good luck with that, mate. You're a delivery driver. And I thought, hang on, you muppet. What were you doing when you were his age? Mr. bloody barman, drayman, barrow boy, etc., dustman. So I wished him success and said I hope he achieves his dream one day. So my final message to you, particularly to the younger people in the audience, I followed my dream. Now you go away and follow yours. Thank you very much again for the award and enjoy the rest of the day.
Thank you for listening to our podcast on Sense and Sustainability. Please listen out for more episodes. For more information, learning resources, tools, and much more content on sustainable procurement, go to www.iso2400.org.